Listen. Let me start this statement off by saying welcome to the show. Here to put you up on topics that you really need to know. Live and center from the Ville, I introduce the coolest host. Y.C.S.W.U, the DJ, got you ready, good to go.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to a brand new episode of YouCan'tSitWithUsRadio, featuring myself, as always, Y.C.S.W.U, aka the kid that never sold dope, aka chilling like a booger, and the one and only man. Don't call him a DJ, call him Q, the mother-loving DJ. What's going on, man?
What's good, bro? How you feeling?
I'm pretty good, man. It's been a hectic morning, man.
Who you telling? You already see I'm not there, so if you've had one, I had one too.
I know, man. I had a flat tire this morning too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was flat too. I couldn't even put no air in it or nothing, so I gotta see what's going on with that.
Dang, man, my bad, bro. That's a dagger. I really hate flat tires, man. I'm telling you. You know what? There aren't enough men that know how to change flat tires out here for real. No, if I really think about it, it's a lot of men that I know personally that'll call roadside, and it's just look, man, you can do that. You can handle that.
I mean, it's a part of the insurance, so you might well use it.
I mean, that's cool too. You know what I mean, if you got that opportunity, then cool. But there are some that just, they just don't know what to do for real.
No, they don't. Yeah, I don't know. I probably gotta be plugged up. I'm gonna have to take it somewhere, get it plugged up. I know I could do it. I just don't feel like doing that. I know I can go on YouTube. I know YouTube got it where you can plug it up yourself, but I don't feel like doing all that.
Yeah, I feel that. I keep the air pump in my car, man.
Yeah,
I've gone through too many times of not having one and having to blow my tire up.
Yeah, I got one. I don't know. It's flat, so I don't know if it's something in there that I can't. If I blow it back up, it's gonna go right back down, probably.
Yeah, you probably got a hole somewhere.
Yeah, and I left the camera at the house. I was like, oof, I had to speed back to the house real quick. Look at the camera. I'm like, damn, crazy morning. What you been up to this morning, man? What you had to? You eat something?
Hey, man, what did I eat? I had pancakes this morning. Shout out to my girl for making some fire pancakes this morning. Man, I just been here with the fam, bro. The weather for today and yesterday was really different. Well, not really different, but it's a little cooler out there. It's still hot, but it's not as hot. And I'm messing with that. I was almost gonna pile outside. But yeah, man, it's nice. It's cool. It's a good adjustment. I spent some time outside this morning, and now, just ready to cool it. After this pod, I'll probably do some streaming or something, man. Try to be productive with my Sunday.
Yeah, we need to do an episode outside one day. We gotta make that happen.
Yeah, man, we got to be one with nature for sure.
Yeah. Gotta find a cool day though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause it be musty down here. It'll be sweating. I don't want to do no sweating ass podcast. But yeah, let's get to it, man. As always, we keep the most amazing, talented, dopest, spectacular guests on the show, and today is like no other. Man, I want to say, I can't remember. We've been doing the show for 6 years. You have to go back to the YouTube archives. The last time I had this guest on the show, it was like episode 2 or 3, something like that. I can't even remember.
Oh, so this is before me?
Yeah, it's before you. This was when I was still in the basement. I was still in the basement doing it. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, you owe her a better place then.
Hey, the basement don't, man. Hey, don't do the basement like that. I done made some hits down there.
No. The basement is important in your success.
Exactly.
So you know what? I'ma leave it at that.
But yeah, man, I got my actual cousin on the show, not black people, cause how everybody say black people always say everybody their cousin. This is my actual cousin.
Related anymore.
Right. It's everybody, black people say everybody their cousin. So yeah, it's my actual cousin, man. Fashion designer, marketer, Tiffany. How you doing?
What's up?
Tiffany, how you feeling today? We appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you. I'm doing well. Glad to be here. It's been a long time. I think it was episode 2.
Yeah, it was.
At the beginning, so it started from the bottom.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
How's your morning?
Pretty good. Just trying to get my mind back ready for the fall semester. School starts back in 2 weeks, so trying to get prepared for my courses and just soaking it all in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, not too bad.
What are you going to school for?
No, I am actually a professor, and I teach fashion
wow.
design. Yeah.
Oh, man. So blows my percent out the water. Well, that's fire. How long have you been a professor?
Let's see. Going on my third year? Yeah, third year.
Wow, okay. Well, how have you been enjoying it?
I enjoy it. I really do. It's, my passion. So I've been in the fashion industry for 29 years now. And just I had the opportunity to give back and help others pursue their dreams. It's amazing. Every day is something different, but it's fun. I enjoy it.
I think that's fire to be a professor, actually teaching people something that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool because I've looked at teachers, professors, people that I've known in my life, and some of them don't even like what they teach, or even do much with it outside of work. So I think that's cool. I guess we can, I know that you've been on the show, previously, but it has been a while. So just kind of talk to the people about who you are, and talk to them about the hats that you wear, because you do wear a few.
Yeah, I do. So my name is Tiffany Fortson. I am originally from Nashville, but I have lived in Chicago, LA, New York, the DMV area, a few other places. Just learning and studying the fashion industry. I've done a lot of things. I've produced fashion shows for a major retailer. I've worked for a magazine. Let's see. I've designed wedding gowns. I have my own label where I design for custom garments for customers. I teach. One of my favorite courses is fashion production, where I teach my students how to produce a fashion show. So I do a lot. I style.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So when did you first get that itch for fashion?
So that started back when I was young. My mom, she designed clothes too, so she used to make a lot of my clothes growing up. Mm-hmm. And I just loved how different they were. And so I told her that I wanted to learn how to sew. So she taught me, I think I was in middle school when I first learned how to sew. And then I had the opportunity to model. Mm-hmm. So that's where it began there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how long did you stay in Nashville and then move to the next city?
Let's see. Oh my gosh. So I was here until after I graduated from undergrad, and then I relocated to Chicago. That's when I started working for the magazine. And then from there, that's when I relocated to LA for a couple of years, and then to the DMV area. Mm-hmm. And then I went to New York for grad school at LIM College in New York.
Okay.
Go LIM.
What's some of your favorite places that you've been at, those places?
I would say New York, of course, because that's the fashion capital of the U.S. LA is different. The vibe is different. If you want to ever get some banging shoes, LA is the place to go. Nowhere else. LA.
Yeah.
And then Chicago too was cool.
Shout out to the Midwest.
Yeah. I don't know. I like all three, but I would say the best, maybe the DMV area. Yeah, I met a lot of cool people out there. The fashion scene is hot there too. So,
is Chicago as bad as they say it is, or it's cool?
Everybody has their parts. Mm-hmm. It was cool.
Okay.
Good for me. I didn't have any issues. So, would I move back?
I feel like that's just one of those things where it just depends on who you are.
Yeah.
At that point. Yeah. So let's kind of talk about just the beginning for you. So when did, and I know you kind of talked about this a few minutes ago, but so when did you officially decide hey, fashion is something that I want to take seriously, that I really want to be a part of my life?
Okay, so I would say that was when I was modeling for a major retailer, and I was selected to not only model, but they asked me to help produce the fashion shows. And also I was able to meet with the buyers and to select merchandise for both the juniors and the young men's department. And I just thought to myself, okay, I'm in high school and these are adults asking me for my opinion on styles and trends. I was like, I can do this. So I was like, after that, I was like, Mom, I wanted to enroll into college and study fashion design. So in high school is when I for sure knew that this is what I wanted to do.
That's tough. Did you feel like the friends, or the whatever type of friend group you had at the time? Do you think that they seemed pretty supportive in what you were trying to do?
Yeah, they came to all my fashion shows. So yeah, I had a supportive group of friends then, and actually we're still friends to this day. So,
Cool.
Yeah, that's hard to come by but now. But yeah, we're still friends.
Did you ever have a change of heart when it comes to like your major? Some people graduate with a major and they don't never use it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a change of heart, did you gonna do something else?
No, it's always been fashion. I mean, this industry is tough, but nothing comes easy. You have to keep working at it. I mean, never changed my mind, never thought about doing anything else. It's always been fashion, because it was not only a dream of mine, but my mom's as well. Because after I finished college, we were going into business together, but she passed away, right after I graduated. So I was like, I can't stop this. It's not even about me, it's about her too. So.
Okay.
And how was that? How was dealing with that? Like, just trying to continue, with fashion and just whatever things you were pursuing at the time, and dealing with that too. I imagine that was probably pretty tough.
Yeah, it was. I had my moments. Still today, I still would deal with grief. But, at the end of the day, I remember some of the things that she taught to me, some things that she said to me. And then sometimes, too, this may seem crazy, but she'll give me ideas for designs in my dream. Yeah. So I already have my wedding gown designed with the help of my mom.
She still got you.
Yeah.
Is there? I always ask music artists that have writer's block. Is there such thing as design block? It's you can't think of nothing to design at a certain time. You have to get out your head.
So I was taught in undergrad in my theatrical design classes. So she told us to think broad. So I get ideas from music and art and colors and fabrics and textures. So it's always something in my view that I can get a design from. So
okay.
And especially too in nature, that's my area where I just zone in and just get so many creative ideas.
Okay. You a tree hugger?
No, not a tree hugger. Put me by the ocean.
Do you have an ideal place to create or come up with different designs?
Yeah, so near the ocean. That's where I have to be. I haven't been in a while, but I have to get back there. That's my peaceful spot, my zen space. Just near water, period.
Yeah. Do you think that do the designs that you take, do they all kind of take around the same amount of time, or what do you think is an average amount of time for you to create a design?
It really depends on what it is. A wedding gown, of course, would take a little bit longer than just an actual blazer or a blouse. So it just depends on what the garment is that I'm creating. But I like to take my time with anything. I don't like to rush. And if it's not the way that I want it to be, I'll start over.
Can't rush greatness, right?
Right.
So I seen in your, I was reading your bio. I know you say you can't be timid or shy in the fashion industry. Why is that?
The fashion industry is so competitive. It is so broad. You have so many people that are trying to do the same thing. So you can't just sit back and just wait for somebody to come and get you.
Right.
You got to make yourself known, attend events, network, talk to people.
Yeah. I agree.
What do you think is something that fashion has taught you that you can apply to your life outside of it?
Always be creative. Think outside the box. Just because everybody else is doing something does not mean that you have to do the same thing. Just find your place and do what you feel is comfortable and right for you.
I feel that.
You ready for the second part, Q?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Damn, I always forget to find the song to play. I always
you
forget.
need to chop all this out. It
right.
just go right to the intro when you get ready.
Man, I'm so
Plug it back in.
Yeah, most of the time we have somebody on here. They do music, so it's easy. We ain't got to worry about that. Man, let's just go with a 2 Live Bree song. Can't never go wrong with 2 Live. So we're gonna go with a 2 Live Bree song. Yeah, I don't know the name of the song. Y'all hear it when y'all hear it. Matter of fact, I need to say this too, because a lot of people been hitting us up. They be like, "Where the music at?" Or like, if you're watching on the YouTube version, we don't play the music. So you have to listen to the audio version, Spotify, Apple, because YouTube be on that copyright bull. So can't play the music on YouTube, but you listen to the audio version, Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen, make sure the music will play. So the audio and visuals are different, so y'all make sure y'all whatever you prefer at the time. But yeah, we'll be right back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio. Yo, what it do? Welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. Q.
All right, so who are some fashion creators that inspire you?
Let's see. One of my good friends who actually attended undergrad with me, I would say, is Juliana Baz. She's one of my favorites. Who else? That's a good question.
I mean, or you know what? While you think about that, so let me ask you something different then. So where does most of your inspiration come from?
Most of my inspiration comes from colors. I love looking at different colors. I actually attend a lot of industry events where they show us the different colors for the upcoming season. So I do look at the colors, and I do have a course where I teach my students. It's called Fashion Forecasting. I train them on how to predict colors for the upcoming seasons as well. So colors and textures.
So there's a way you can predict colors for the future?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Colors are predicted for like 3 years in advance.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. Yeah, see, that's crazy. So it's like predicting what's going to be in style, basically.
What's going to be in style, the colors and the trends, the fabrics. Yeah. It's done behind the scenes. Yeah. See, it's a lot that y'all don't know about.
Exactly.
I know. That's why you the professor. That's hard. I would have never known that you could, just look at whatever and just say, this is what people are going to enjoy next year. Like that's tough.
So that's how you keep up with the new fashion trends and everything? Okay.
Yep. Inside.
So did you have any more people that you like?
So I like Alexander McQueen. Can't think of anybody else right now, because I try not to follow what everybody else is doing. So
try to stay original.
Yeah, try to stay original. So yeah.
What you think? What you think about like Kanye style? Like Kanye and like what do you have? Q, like trash bags? What was that?
Yeah, like trash, like rain boots.
Yeah,
he a little bit everywhere. He was all over the place.
Yeah, but see that's with the fashion industry. You can do pretty much whatever you want to do. It just depends on the name. So he has a name for himself. He can say it's fashion and people will buy it.
Yeah. Always sell out too.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
You should be.
How about those Yeezy pods? They weren't the most comfortable to put on, but
Yeah.
I rock them.
Would y'all rock some of his stuff?
I mean, some of the ambitious probably wouldn't, but if they made stuff like in my size, and I would rock some of it for sure.
The only thing about Kanye I actually like was the red Yeezys he had, the all red ones. It was like those,
I know what you're talking about.
That's the only ones I would really wear from here. That's about
they
it.
All the Yeezys going for the low on the Adidas site now because Ye not there, so they just got a bunch of stock that they just getting rid of. You can get a pair of Yeezys that you probably would have paid almost $300 for. You can get them for $100
exactly
right now. They plugging. Tiffany, what's one of the best events that you've been involved in?
I would say producing fashion shows. My largest audience was 1,500 people.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that was intense, but also one of the favorite things that I've done in my life. I enjoy it. I enjoy producing fashion shows. And my goal for my students next year, we've increased the audience because we sell out so fast with the number of tickets that we sold. So last year we sold 200 tickets in 9 days. So my goal for next year, we move to a larger venue space. They have to sell 500 tickets, which they will. Yeah, I'll train them.
Look at that confidence. I love it though.
You got to.
But it speaks to it though, because I feel like that kind of confidence, it doesn't just come from within you. Like, there's probably some things that you see around you, or like products of the events that you throw, or the people that are around you that, you know, have reviews or things to say about you that makes you feel that way. I think that, you know, those things it's probably fair to say that those kind of go into that too. So, I mean, I think that when you talk to people, it can tell you a lot about how good or not good they are at what they do. And you sound like, you know, just talking about it, you sound like you're really good at what you do.
I try to. You know, it's a gift that God gave me, so I'm thankful every day that He gave this gift to me. And it's so funny that you said that, because my students, when they start the fashion promotion class, they are so scared, like, oh my gosh, we cannot do this. And I'm looking at them like, y'all got this. You have to have faith in yourself.
Yep.
Your words have
you
power.
Gotta be able to instill it in them so they can have what you got.
Yeah.
So how did the MTSU position come about?
So actually, one of my old professors, she reached out to me a couple of years ago and said that she was retiring, and she saw that I was back in town, and she asked me if I was interested in the position. So I applied to it and got it.
Yeah, that's simple. That was easy.
Yep.
How do you interview for? Well, I mean, I guess it's not really. How is the interview process for a fashion job? Is it a little different than a typical job interview?
Well, it depends on the position that you're applying to. Most design positions, you will have to show your portfolio, and then there's like a panel of interviewees that you have to speak with. And then I did an interview a couple of years ago. I had a panel of like 5 people one day. And then I had to come back the next day for like the VP and the president of the company for another interview. So the process is different, but you just have to make sure that your portfolio is always on point for whatever position in the fashion industry that you're trying to obtain.
And okay, so who's some of your favorite artists you listen to?
Man, see, I don't listen to this new stuff. I'm still stuck in the 90s and the early 2000s. I can't even tell you. I can't. And it's so funny because, like, we had auditions for the fashion show. My students were playing music, and I'm like, who is this? What are they talking about?
So back in the 90s, who you listened to then?
90s, Usher, of course. Yeah. Jagged Edge, Nas. Who else? Early 2000s, Chris Brown. Yeah.
You got like a fashion playlist?
So when I listen to mostly instrumental music.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because we have to deal with the copyrights and stuff. So.
Man. I hear you on that.
Hey, can you guys on this? Alright, cool. You got a second song you wanna play, or?
I think I'm doing Mo.
Okay.
I always gotta go Mo City, to be honest. So I'm gonna play Mo City, and I think that I don't quite know which one I'm gonna pick yet, but I am going to play something from the Benchwarmers album. No. I'm gonna play Love Me featuring Holly Mae. That's from Mo City's Benchwarmers album, available on Apple Music or anywhere else that you listen to music. Please tap into my boy Mo City. And this is Love Me featuring Holly Mae. And we'll be back on You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
You heard? Yo, what it do? Welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. So, Tiffany, it is time for random ass questions. These questions have absolutely nothing to do with what we talked about today. Are you ready?
I'm nervous.
All right. So first question. Damn, that's right. I can ask her this question. You weren't on here when she was first on here, so I can get to ask her. All right. So first off, you a cereal eater? You eat cereal? Is there a thing you done in the past, future, present?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you a soggy cereal eater, or you got to eat it while it's crunchy?
It has to be crunchy. Very little milk. Very little.
That's the second person in the row said
little
that.
milk?
Yeah.
That's different. That's different.
Second person said that. Yeah, he eats soggy cereal. That's his name. That's his name.
I let it sit for a few minutes. I had to let it marinate first.
No. Ew.
Okay, what's the worst sandwich ingredient or condiment?
Mayonnaise.
Wait.
That's crazy.
Don't eat it at all.
What? Mayonnaise? No. I feel like mayonnaise is really like top tier, like top 5.
Top tier.
The top 5 for sure.
No.
It's a top tier.
Mustard, anything.
Alright, which color crayon has the best and worst personality?
The best and worst. White.
Best and worst? Okay.
You surprised by the answer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Well, why would you say white?
Because it's hard to color over white.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I ain't think about that.
Other colors you can shade from light to dark, so
okay.
Can't really do much with white.
Okay. Alright, when you erase a word with a pencil eraser, where does it go?
What? When you erase a word with the eraser? What?
What?
Where did this question come from? It disappears.
Well, where did it go though?
On the side of the eraser. I don't know.
Sure, we trying to set people
I
up.
know, like what in the world? Who thinks of this?
Alright, let's see. Alright, okay. If a cow laughed, does milk come out his nose?
No.
Why not? It's full of milk.
It's not gonna come out his nose.
Well, if it's laughing though, like, what is supposed to come out his nose?
Not milk. No.
Let's see. Do one more. I'll do 2 more. Let's see. Alright, if the number 2 pencil is the most popular, why is it number 2?
Why is it number 2? Because you start learning to write with a jumbo pencil. So number 2 is the second pencil that you use.
That's a smart answer.
That's
a smart answer.
Look at your cousin coming in here. How smart you
Right. Alright, one more. Alright. If Jesus walked on water, does that mean he could swim on land?
No.
Oh, really?
No. What is he gonna swim with?
I mean, he's Jesus, though. He can do whatever.
Yeah, he can do whatever, but he's not gonna swim around in the dirt.
He can swim in the air, though, you know.
He can fly in the air.
Swim in the air. Well, Tiffany, thank you for being on the show. Shout out to social media. Anything else you want to say?
So thank you for having me again. It's been a joy. You can find me on Instagram, Tiffany Junnelle Official, on LinkedIn, Tiffany Fortson. New website coming soon. I have a lot of great things coming up next year, so follow my socials to stay tuned.
Absolutely. And as always, y'all can catch me on IG at QTheDJ, QUETHEDEEJAY, and on Twitter, the same thing. Also, please follow my gamer page. I do stream on Twitch weekly, and that page is Q the Gamer, QUETHEGAMER. You can find me on Instagram and Twitch at the same thing. Ambitious?
Yeah, follow me at Ambitious1K on Instagram and Twitter. That's the number 1 in the letter K. If you don't know how to spell ambitious, go look it up in the dictionary. Go ask Alexa. Go ask Siri. Do what you got to do. Threshold Brace, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You Can't Sit With Us Radio, all one word on Instagram and Facebook. And what's the Twitter?
Y.C.S.W.U Radio, all one word. Tap in with us there, please, as well.
Yeah. Until next time, Ella Vicious Q, we are out.
We outie.